Hello, hello, hello. I'm Alucard Night Raven. Welcome to my channel, and welcome to my next Legacy Evolution review. And today I'm looking at Leo Prime, aka Lio Convoy. And again, very cool figure. A few things could have been done a little better, but not too bad either way. Let's take a look at the packaging and our usual Legacy packaging. Great image of his lion mode. Fierce looking face. And there's the one issue, like the way they drew it here and the way his face actually is in lion mode. Quite a bit of a difference. But Legacy Evolution, Voyager class in many different languages. Leo Prime, Transformers, Takara, Tomy, Hasbro. On the top, Legacy Evolution. On the bottom, barcode, bunch of different words. On this side, robot mode. Up close of his face mode, so very cool on that. And on this side, here is the other half of the image. And looks like there's breakdown. I think that might be Wild Rider. Oh, it's really hard to tell. There's the other half of Armada Optimus, the other half of that big giant head. Here we got more Junkions. We've got Leo Prime. There is, I think that's Needle Nose. And then, is that Crosscut, I think his name is. And, oh, and there's a couple of, there's Grimlock and Slug, aka Slag. And I think those are to represent the core class or scout class or whatever you want to call it. So, and which will combine. I'm debating now whether I'm going to get them or not. I don't know. But, get him out of the way so we can bring in Tarn's packaging. Put it up right next to each other, or as close to each other as we can get. And there's our combined image. And I can't remember whose YouTube video it was that was saying it, but I have a feeling they're right, because it's looking more and more likely that the Titan we're getting for Legacy Evolution is the Nemesis. And I just have a feeling, simply because of all the added extras on the back of the head, and that this might not be a mask, this just might be the face, but I think that might be the head of the Nemesis, which would be awesome. Like, I think that would fit in perfectly. But let's get our packaging out of the way, and we'll bring in Leo Prime. And there he is in his lion mode. And he comes packaged in robot mode. I know MGO likes to go from however it was packaged the opposite way for transformation. I always like to start with their alternate mode and go to robot mode. And if you have any questions on transforming him, like, I do the best I can, but MGO has detailed transform it videos that I recommend, as well as Peleo's Drew has quite a few. He doesn't have like everything up, but he has a lot of transformations, and his are like stop motion transformations, so that's why I recommend his too. Very well done on both counts. But as for Leo Prime's lion mode, here you can see he just looks like a calm pussycat. I mean, really, he looks like he looks like a good kitty, whereas on the packaging he looked fierce. But here he just looks like a good kitty. Good kitty. Yes, nice kitty. Like, I would have really loved, let me bring it up a little bit, if the eyes would have had a little more paint, or some paint to them, give them some more life. Like, if they would have put in a little more detailing to kind of give it like that look, but I guess this is like a lion's face at rest, so it works. Mouth opens, only about that far, but got teeth that are just the same color as the rest of his face. Of course, you can see bits of robot mode sticking out. I mean, that's always going to happen with animal transformers. There's no way of getting around it. Just have to deal with it. And I'm fine with that. I mean, it gives the illusion for the most part. So there is that. Now, articulation. You can move this front leg backwards and forwards. You can rotate. And a little bit of in and out. So there's that. On the rear, you can kind of move it a little bit. Otherwise, this does get in the way. You can rotate it here. You got a little bit of movement here, but that's more for transformation. Then you can kind of move the ankle pivot in and out of it if you want. But yeah. There's that. Now, the other thing that he can do in this mode is, well, before I show that, so he's got 2 accessories that he comes with that are separate. Well, a couple of accessories. I think there are other ones I already have installed, but these have many positions, and they also have like a storage point, which you can keep them in line mode. I just took them out so I can do the little his little weapon thing here. But basically what I want to do is get under here, come on, untab this, and then plug one in. There's that one. Same thing on this side. There we go. Tabs in very tightly. This one plugs in on this side. And then, now, up here, what we want to do is we want to get under here and pull them out. And these are the other 2 pieces. But there's his sort of like weaponized mode that he has, inline mode. But yeah, these are separate, and I just leave them on in this mode. But yeah, then just fold it all back up, take these out, fold all this back up. Yeah, not bad. I do like this. I think it looks really, really good. It is definitely a excellent figure. I'm happy that they did do this one, because we did get in Kingdom the Beast Wars 2 or Beast Wars the second Skywarp, which was the repaint with the different head of Air Razor, but it fit in with what Skywarp was in the show, even though it doesn't have the whole combining thing to make Magnaboss like in the anime from Japan. But yeah, very excellent. So I think we shall get into robot mode. So let me raise you up so you can see what I'm doing. Now, first things first, we're going to untab this section. Hopefully it doesn't do what it did to me before, but you just want to get under there, bring it up like this, and then you want to get under here, untab this, and just leave that up. We'll untab this from his butt, fold in the tail, just fold in like that. And now I think we'll start on the legs, so straighten out these sections of the legs. Then what you want to do, you want to untab them from here, bring them down till they tab in, rotate them here, and there's all that done. So you just want, yeah, you want to kind of get it in a decent spot. Alright, rotate this bit, and there we go. There we have one leg all done. Now for the other leg, so rotate it here, pull it apart, bring it together like that, rotate this section, and there's that leg all done. Now the next bit that we'll do is raise this piece up. And if they haven't already, but the arms tab in on the sides here, so untab them here. Then you kind of want to pull them apart. Oh, also these tab into the sides of here. You can keep them there for now, but pull them apart like this, bring them down, and then want to untab from here and just rotate the arms out of the way, so like that. Leave this up like this, and then we're gonna open up here, rotate the head out, leave that like that, but until you hear the little click, rotate it here, and then bring it up, and there's two tabs back here that plug in here. And then last bit, I'm gonna bring it down until we tab in here. Same thing here. And then bring all these forward, and you want to make sure that you have this one in first. There's that. Whoop. Close up his matrix chamber. So there's all that. And then rotate the arms here, flip out the fists, then you want to get these rotated up like this, sort of under here. Think of the best way to do it. There we go. So do like that. Same thing with this side. Rotate out the fist. Bring it all out, rotate, rotate. So there's the arms. And now, what we want to do, make sure this stays up, make sure this stays kind of like this. Bring it all around like this. Then we can bring this down like this, so it sits pretty much like that. Then this one, bring it down, and you want to push it in. Well, before doing that, actually, bring this down, and it should sit kind of flush. I'm trying to think. Yeah, it just sits like this. Now, with this one, slide it in, and there we go. And there we have Leo Prime. And, whoop, nope, forgot one thing. Bring out the heels. Otherwise, he is not going to stand up straight. There we go. So there we have Leo Prime transformed, and he looks good. One problem I do have is because I wish that it would have just like plugged in very easily in a way, but yeah, make sure everything stays where we need it to be. So just like that. Yeah, very cool figure. I do actually like this. It looks good. Kind of reminds me like a small version of the Masterpiece in a way. Of course, the Masterpiece did do a few extra things that are better, but still very cool. So let us take a look at that head. Very Prime looking head. After all, he is a convoy or a Prime. Well, the blue helmet, silver face mask, them yellow eyes, got the silver here on the sides, so very cool. the Maximal symbol right there, some blue along with the red and some more silver. Got a little bit of gold in here. It's got his lion and rear of the lion over his shoulders, sort of shoulder armor. It's again very cool. Some red and gunmetal gray in here. Really looks good. Really do like it. And there's the back side of everything. So there is that. And very cool. Hands got blue and then a little bit of gray, so you got that difference like he had. Still very cool. I really do like it. Articulation with him. Head is on a ball joint, so we can rotate all the way around. Can look up, look down, and a little bit of waggle. Move this out of the way, and you can bring the arm that far up. Can rotate, so you can actually rotate it quite a bit. It does do a full 360, but this does get in the way. We do have bicep swivel. We have 90 for the elbow, and nothing at the wrist. We have waist. Can kick forward only about that far. Kick back that far. And outward, we get the full Van Damme. So very cool on that. No thigh here. It's more right here. And then this is the knee. So that is our knee joint. And the foot doesn't have up and down movement, but we do have a big ankle pivot. So there is that. Now, as for some of his accessories or stuff, he does have his matrix chamber. So there's his matrix in there. Close that back up. You can bring these out and plug these in if you like, so we can have those for weapons. You can plug them in on the sides here and bring these out. So like if you have both of them plugged in, there's what that looks like. And if you like, you can pull these out and he can hold these as a gun. So there is that. And they all are compatible with the effects pieces. Fold that back up. And he also has, flip it out like this, get in here, flip it out. He also has these weapons on both sides. So there is also that. Again, very cool. I really do like this. Like, it's got everything that it does for the original toy and what they also did with the Masterpiece. So very cool on that. And now these for storage, what we can do, let me get these in a decent position. Bring this up, and there are slots in there. We just get in there, plug them in, just like that. And you can see there's also slots on the underside that plug into tabs here. So they stay in very nicely once you get it lined up correctly. Just bring it back in there. And there we go. And there we have Leo Prime in all of his glory. And another great figure. My only issue, and I know others have pointed it out too, is the lion face could have been done a little better. So otherwise, not bad at all. Definitely a great figure. Great addition, especially if you like getting Maximals and you've been wanting like more from others besides the normal Beast Wars show. You know, if you wanted from the two Japanese Beast Wars shows, So I'm hoping we do see more. Like, I would love to see Big Convoy. I wonder if they'd call him Mammoth Prime or something. I Who knows? But I would love to see Big Convoy be done. So many I'd love to see. Like I said, in my previous review, I would love to see more of the DJD. We're getting more G1. We're getting Junkians. We are getting more of the Insecticons. Well, that's G1. We're getting Armada. Some more Armada. We are getting, from what I understand, Cybertron Starscream. So I'd love to see more from the Cybertron line, as well as what we've already gotten. But otherwise, absolutely wonderful. Absolutely love this figure. Great figure. Great addition. Definitely recommend it along with Tarn to add to your collection. If you're not into any of the Beast Wars stuff, then you can skip it. But personally, I think it is a great addition. It is a really good figure. I know he could have had a little bit better articulation, but it's not horrible. I mean, we've seen worse. We've seen better, but we've seen so much worse. So that is going to be it for me. So thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all later.